Mad City. Here are your week 2 recaps. And you know what? Before we get started, let's go ahead and pour us a little shot here. I got a little Jim Beam. All right. All right. So there were some close matchups. There were some blowouts. Let's get to those recaps. Your first matchup of the week, we got the Flying Monkeys versus Can You Digs It? After losing to Payne last week, I can only hope that Ben was able to take care of business. Payne had the Tampa Bay defense who had a game. They had 3 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. However, that was really all he had going for his team this week. Ben had Russell Wilson have a great game getting 23 points, but the real story was Mr. 4 touchdowns, Aaron Jones getting 35 points and leading Ben's team to victory over Payne. Final score, Ben 133.12 to Payne 82.26. Second matchup of the week, we got T-Ritz versus None Yo Business. When your opponent outscores you by 77 points, I don't even need to talk about the losing team. Sorry, Nate. Your team had Patrick Mahomes have a decent game, but that was about it. Ritter's team opened up a can of whoop-ass on yours. Tom Brady had 5 TDs, scoring 29 points for Ritter's team. That crazy old bastard, man, he just doesn't give up, does he? Derrick Henry had one of the best games of his career with 192 yards and 3 touchdowns, scoring 41 points in a non-PPR league. Insanity. Then Cooper Kupp's had a huge game as well for the Rams, scoring 27.8. And it doesn't even stop there. The Bills' defense were unstoppable and scored Ritter 19 more points. Final score, Ritter 162.24 points. That is the high score of the week. Congrats, Ritter, on your $25. Nate had 85.32. Better luck next week, Nate. Right, our third matchup of the week, we got Arriba Devontae versus the bye week champ. Still kind of can't believe you changed your name to that. That was the first thing that came up in Google, I take it. Anyways, it's like the best name versus the worst name. Nah, I'm just giving you shit, Eric. You don't have to change your name again. I think going into Monday Night Football, Ben was feeling confident. He had 20 points to take the game with Williams and Adams left to play. Well, Adams had a decent game scoring 12, but never found the end zone. Jamal Williams, you would think, had something to prove, playing his ex-team, and you know what? He didn't. He had a dud week, didn't play very well. Well, Eric didn't have too much on his team except Lamar Jackson had 32 points, and running back, rookie Harris had 14. It was a close one, but Devontae Adams failing to get a touchdown cost Ben the game. Final score, 86.86 to 82.4. That was a close one, guys. Good game. All right, here's your fourth matchup of the week. You got the Regulators versus the Stevens Point Splooge. I think the biggest thing on people's minds this week, would Aaron Rodgers have a bounce-back week for the Sploogers? Well, he didn't disappoint, scoring 4 touchdowns and getting Hesser's team 26 points. He also had Gronk get 2 TDs and score 16 points for his team. However, would it be enough to hold off Matt's team? Tyler Lockett had a big game, scoring 23, and Mike Evans had 2 of Brady's 5 touchdowns of the game, scoring 19 points. It was a close one, but the Splooge takes the victory over Matt. Final score, 93.92 to Hetzer, 95. Good game, guys. We got your fifth matchup of the week. We got the Space versus the Goodell Boys. This was another close matchup. I had Singletary score a touchdown and get me 15 points. I also had Kelsey put on a show, having 100 yards, a touchdown, and getting me 17 points. Tim had Matt Stafford get him 17 points, and the Patriots DST looked really good, actually, getting 16 points. They're definitely a defense to look out for this year. However, I made a huge mistake playing Winston this week, as I thought he would have a repeat of last week. Well, he didn't, and he cost me the game. I can tell you one thing. I'm definitely really good at losing. Final score, Harry 86.14, Tim 88.92. Congrats, Tim. We got your last matchup of the week. We got the Madison Beefcakes versus the Yanushras. mugged. Zeke and Harris led in points for Justin's team this week, scoring a total of 28 points. Jesse had Jalen Hurts get 22, and Ghana went into full beast mode with that foot of his. He went 5 for 5 in field goals and 2 for 2 in extra points, scoring 22 points. He also had Dalvin Cook have a great game, getting 15. This one wasn't even close. Jesse seems to know what he's doing. This just in! It seems we have some information on Jesse's team.
Now, I've gotten just a couple messages asking, how is Jesse making his picks? How did he win last week? New baby that's home. He's sleep deprived. There's no way that he made great picks and won last week. And I'm going to say, you're right. I'm the puppet master.
Thanks, Heidi, for the update. We will make sure that we let Jesse know that he is not the brains behind the operation. Final score, Justin, 78.28. Heidi, 114.1. All right, so this ends your Week 2 recaps. I hope that you liked it, and I hope that we can continue to get some other guest appearances on these recap videos. Anyways, this is me signing off. Hustle, hit, and never quit, Mad City.